Have you ever caught yourself staring at the floor, heart racing, while everyone around you thinks you're just calm? Or felt like your body showed up, but the real you quietly stepped away for a second because the weight inside was simply too heavy? Most people who've carried too much don't even realize how deeply it changed them. Until someone says, "Why are you always so mature?" Or, "How do you stay so steady?"
What they're seeing isn't peace. It's survival. It's the nervous system that learned to adapt when life gave it no other choice.
And here's the part almost no one talks about. That same pain quietly built something extraordinary inside you. A kind of intelligence, empathy, and strength most people never have to develop. Heavy conversations don't scare you anymore. Death, divorce, grief, or betrayal no longer make you flinch the way they do for others. We should change the subject. Hey, did you hear the one about the light bulb? While most people quickly change the subject or crack an awkward joke to lighten the mood, that quiet, steady presence has become one of your rarest gifts, and the people hurting the most can feel it from across the room. You make clearer decisions when everything's falling apart. When crisis hits, something inside you gets quieter, not louder. Your nervous system has walked through fire before, so it already knows how to breathe, orient itself, and move forward without panic.
People naturally turn to you in chaos because your steadiness feels like safe ground beneath their feet.
Uncertainty doesn't paralyze you the way it does for so many others. Most people panic when there's no clear answer or quick resolution, but you've lived in the unknown for months, sometimes years, and still kept going. That hard-won ambiguity tolerance has quietly become one of your secret weapons for creativity, leadership, and problem-solving in every area of life. Small talk and fake smiles start to feel exhausting after real pain. The curated, surface-level version of life that once felt normal now feels unbearable. You've lost your appetite for performance, for pretending, for conversations that stay relentlessly shallow. And the right people, they breathe easier around your honesty. You understand your own emotions on a whole different level. You've been to the basement of yourself, the grief, the rage, the loneliness no one else could see. You don't just feel things. You know exactly where they come from, why they show up when they do, and what they're trying to protect. You read rooms like a superpower. You walk into any space and instantly sense the tension between two people who are smiling through it.
This isn't anxiety, it's hyper-vigilance that got refined into emotional X-ray vision. You learned it the hard way. Reading the room wasn't optional. It was survival. You grieve deeply, and that's actually wisdom. Most people run from loss as fast as they can. You've learned to sit inside it without rushing to fix, reframe, or escape.
You understand impermanence in your bones. You feel it fully, and that ability to truly grieve makes your love deeper, your presence more powerful, and your joy more honest than it could have been any other way.
Yes, you developed aggressive empathy along the way. You spot pain in others before they say a word, and instinctively know how to hold space.
Life's absurdities are the best armor.
Yeah, it's like a shield. A shining one!
You laugh at the absurdity of life with dark humor that feels like armor.
You're loyal to the core, yet terrified of needing anyone. You downplay your own struggles, others have it worse, while carrying everyone else's feelings.
And underneath it all, there's often a quiet grief. Not just for what happened, but for the lighter, more trusting version of yourself that never got to fully exist. But here's the beautiful truth. Post-traumatic growth, Research by psychologists Richard Tedeschi and Lawrence Calhoun shows that roughly half to two-thirds of people who face deep adversity don't just bounce back to normal, they bounce forward, experiencing what's called post-traumatic growth. This isn't toxic positivity or some tidy, "what doesn't kill you makes you stronger" slogan.
This growth shows up in 5 powerful ways. First, your relationships become deeper and more compassionate.
Second, new possibilities open up in your life. Trauma can close certain doors forever, but it often swings others wide open. Third, you discover a greater sense of personal strength. You look back and realize, I handled that. I'm stronger than I ever gave myself credit for.
Fourth, your appreciation for life becomes richer and more intense. Sunsets hit different. A good cup of coffee feels sacred.
And fifth, many people experience a profound spiritual or existential shift. You may feel a deeper sense of meaning, a changed philosophy about life, or a stronger connection to something bigger than yourself. These changes don't erase the pain. They don't make the trauma worth it, but they prove your mind has an incredible capacity to transform suffering into insight, resilience into wisdom, and brokenness into a more intentional way of living. You didn't just survive. You became a lighthouse, not because life was gentle with you, but because you learned to navigate storms that would have broken most people.
None of this makes the pain worth it. Some things should never have happened.
But your adaptations and any growth that follows are not flaws. They are proof that your mind fought like hell to protect you. And now, you get to choose what comes next.
Healing doesn't mean forgetting. It means finally giving yourself the same tenderness you've been giving everyone else. So tell me, which of these signs or which part of post-traumatic growth felt the most familiar? You've already carried so much. Now it's your turn to be carried too.